So here's how to make a model of a brain using your hand. So everyone put your hand up like this. This right here, the palm of your hand, is going to represent the brain stem, or in conscious discipline, the survival state. Then inside here, curl your thumb over just like this. This represents the limbic system. It's way deep inside of our brain. This is the limbic system, or what we call the emotional state. Then if you fold over the top of your fingers, this is the cortex, all of the cortex. This is the thinking part of the brain. What we're concerned about in conscious discipline is right up here and these two knuckles right there. And this right across these knuckles right here. This is the prefrontal cortex of the frontal lobe of the brain. So you have the frontal lobe, the occipital lobe, you have different lobes. We talk about in conscious discipline the frontal lobe, and we specifically talk about this prefrontal lobe. So if you take your other hand and just go, you'll see it. If you look at these middle two knuckles, just right here, this is the center part of the prefrontal lobe. So if you lift your hand up slightly, you can see that this part of your fingers touches the limbic system, which also touches the brain stem. And remember, this is the regulatory part of the brain. It's able to regulate the limbic system and then help the limbic system regulate the brain stem. As they say in real estate, location, location, location. You can see how this is in perfect location to do that regulatory job. So one of the things you can do is help children understand the brain by saying, this is the brain stem, the survival state, the fight or flight, the hit, punch, scream, hide, run away. This is the limbic system, or the emotional state, which is calling names, excluding others, we don't like him, racism, all that, and neediness and clinginess. And this over here is what regulates it. So you can do this with your students, you can do this with your faculty, because when you get your buttons pushed or your brain becomes triggered, you flip your lid and out comes the nastiness that's on your CD-ROM. So this is a good little tool if you have a coworker to go, and they can get, and you can go, which is a signal. Your limbic system is showing, put a lid on it. So this down here would be the spinal cord in the back of our back. Out of the spinal cord comes little nerves, and those are part of the autonomic nervous system, or those are the ones that regulate our clacker. So this is the clacker, brainstem and clacker, limbic system emotional state, executive state, prefrontal lobes. Have fun with your brain hand and regulating your brain.